This is Rocky Raccoon TV, and this is how to clean a cat. Every cat at Cat Beach ideally would get cleaned every day. And we start with baby wipes for these babies. And Rocky Raccoon, you're going to stay here, please. And we're going to clean, and a good place to start is under the chin because they like that. And then you can move up and clean those dirty noses and around the eyes and around the cheeks and underneath. And you can see there's a little bit of dirt. Now, we're looking, the next thing is the ears. And the ears, they usually like it and it calms them down. But you can see that sometimes you get a little junk in the ear. Look at the ear. And we want to make that clean. So another thing you can do is ear cleaner. And you put a little bit in there and they'll shake their heads and you swirl it around. And a little in there. Okay, ear cleaner. If it's really dirty, then you're going to want earbuds. And earbuds are useful for digging in there. But you don't want to hurt them. You just want to go in gently and pull out any dirt. There's ear mites. There's wax that builds up, especially if they have a fever. There'll be wax. And you can see there's quite a bit of junk in this cat's ears. It's itchy and no fun to have itchy ears. So between the earbuds and the baby wipes and a gentle finger, you can usually get them quite clean. Rocky Raccoon, stay here, please. We're going to get some more out of this ear. Remember, cats, you have 2 ears, not just one. And we're going to get that cleaned up. Ugh. Terrible, itchy thing to have ear mites in your ears. If it's quite bad, you can go to a more advanced medicine like Soralan. This is just an ear cleaner, but Soralan is an actual cleaner for getting rid of infection, and it also helps with killing the mites. Always clean the tips of these things in between each ear so that you don't carry from one ear to the other. And there we go. Now, to continue on your cleaning of the cat, we want to move down, and you can go back and forth on the fur and down into their little tootsies. We want to have their feet clean. No, I know. And then their belly buttons. Ouch. There's a belly. And the next thing you want to do is rear ends. After you do the body, check for any fungus. Check for the next step, of course, is looking for fleas. And if there's any fleas on the white paper, you'll see them show up as little black dots. And then if you put them and squish them, you'll see blood if it's actually a flea. You also want to do the rear end and make sure that they have very clean butts. You can use chlorhexidrine, and that is mixed with water, and it makes it antibiotic, antibacterial, and it's a good cleaner. It's a good thing to make sure that their butts are very clean. We want to have nice, clean, immaculately clean cats so that they're not carrying any disease. But we can say how beautiful you are. What a beautiful girl. Now, if we want to continue on, we can make her super pretty by giving her a nice brushing. And we want to get any kind of sticks and stones and things out of her fur and get her all lined up and looking lovely. She's a pretty girl. Yes, she is. And we want her to be a beautiful girl. Again, you're continuing to look for any kind of mites, fungus, that sort of thing. And you can double check her ears again. Double check her nose. If they have cat flu, which is epidemic in cats, you must keep the noses as clean as possible. If they can't breathe through their nose, they can't smell, then they will stop eating, and that's not good because then they get weak and then they can get very, very sick. You look beautiful, my darling. Tell us how good, beautiful you are. Yes. All right. Mwah. Down you go. So, in your How Can I Help the Cats kit, we have instructions. All cats should be cleaned regularly. We want them to be immaculate. Start by cleaning yourself. Wash your hands, your feet, your clothes. You don't want to have germs from a previous cat on your clothes. You want to reduce germ transmission. Always clean yourself before and after working with a cat, before going on to another one. Prep your grooming kit in the bucket or a basket. Place the items you will need, including maybe a brush, possibly a comb, and notice that this one's dirty. So you always want to sterilize and clean your brushes and everything in between. We want to have a flea comb, possibly. Baby wipes. Baby wipes are our best tool for cleaning cats, and they come in antibacterial and regular. If it's antibacterial, you don't have to add chlorhexidrine, but if you want to kill germs, add some of this diluted chlorhexidrine, or you can also put betadine iodine in 10 mils of water and use that to disinfect. You can use saline solution, and saline solution works very well for cleaning eyes, the same way that you would clean your own eyes. You take some saline, put it on a facial cotton, and place it on the eye. Don't rub, just place it on there, and saline solution will break up a lot of the gunk in the eyes. And we have some cats that will get eye infections, so we want to make sure that they clean them. In fact, they say 99% of baby kittens are born with herpes virus, and that can affect their eyes. So then we would also imply eye drops. This is chloramphenicol, which is an antibiotic eye drop. There's also ointments and other things that you can put on eyes, but always ask for training so that you know what to do. So we've talked about ears and eyes and noses, and other things you might want to have in here are facial cotton pads, cotton buds like this. You might want some shampoo. This is a dry shampoo that you can spray, or you can use vinegar, in a diluted vinegar, a little bit of vinegar in a lot of water, and spray it on there, and it's amazing because the fleas come up, and then you can see for sure if there's any fleas. If there are fleas, you must get them front line, spray down the cats, down their backs and down their tummies, and we can demonstrate in another video. But flea spray, or we also have a more expensive spot on that you put on the back of the neck. Use your baby wipes, wipe under and tickle under the chin and up onto the face. Clean their noses, mouths, cheeks, around their eyes, and always check for fleas and fungus. Thank you very much for helping us to clean and care for the cats.